Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. The Young and the Restless spoilers document that Nick Newman, Joshua Morrow, is very concerned about Sharon Newman's case, state of mind. The current storyline touches on many flashpoints that have defined both characters and the actors who have portrayed them for 30 years. It's hard to imagine Nick being SORAced, soap opera rapid aging syndrome, with the recast Tomorrow 3 decades ago. That feeling is reinforced when crossover fans of the sister show, The Bold and the Beautiful, see his son, Crew Morrow, portraying Will Spencer. Case ranks among Y and R's greatest ever performers. Sharon burst onto the scene in 1994 as one of the brightest characters. 30 years later, Case is working on a storyline that touches the past, lives in the present moment, and opens a potential future door that was assumed closed. Sharon Collins was introduced as having moved from Madison, Wisconsin to Genoa City, Wisconsin, with her mother, Doris Collins, Karen Hensel. Conflict with Matt Clark, originally played by Eddie Cibrian, helped to forge the bond between Nick and Sharon. It also established Nick rescuing Sharon, which she eventually no longer sought or wanted. As devoted fans know, Cassie Newman's, Cameron Grimes' tragic death came shortly after she drove Daniel Romalotti, Michael Graziadei, home from a party. Cassie had no license, and her obsessive crush cost her life. That offstage decision remains one of the most controversial in this show's history, as many in the audience did not accept the loss of Grimes and the resulting split between Schick. Nick is single, like Sharon. Based on their history and the children they share, he continues to care for her. Looping Nick into Sharon's world has happened gradually. They have been spending more time together, as compared to more recent years, since Ray Roselle's, Jordi Villasuso, death in the spring of 2022. There has been plenty of time to build this ultimate comeback. Fans want to be sure when an iconic couple hasn't been married in many years and has taken 2 failed trips down the aisle. The positioning of Nick directly at the center of Sharon's mental collapse is purposeful. Whether it leads to them falling back in love and following through to remarriage are 2 great leaps that have yet to be approached, let alone taken. Revisiting Sharon's mental health issues has allowed the many past dramas Sharon and Nick endured to be readdressed. Inserting Cameron Kirsten, Lyndon Ashby into the storyline adds soapy flair with some comic relief woven into what is trending as a dark tale. Unless Case, Morrow, or both leave the cast, both will survive. So Sharon can't retaliate against Daniel as Cameron's vision tells her to. Nick is the right man to intervene, stopping Sharon before she does something terrible to Daniel, someone else, or herself. However, she might accidentally strike Nick in the process. But that could be the event that sparks a renewal of the once and possibly future Schick. After all these years, this particular reboot would be satisfying. Having that happen during both actors' milestone anniversaries with the cast would also be a nice gift to the fans who've been wanting it for a very long time. This site is a leading source for everything linked to The Young and the Restless. Check back regularly for Y and R spoilers and news. After earning a BA in communications, Scene began his professional career in the Scranton Wilkes/Burr Red Barons front office, the Philadelphia Phillies' former AAA affiliate. He later worked as a print sports writer. During this millennium, Scene became a state-licensed school teacher, the author of the children's book Maddie, Teaching Tolerance with a Smile, and a credentialed sports columnist. He's also been a longtime soap opera loyalist.